Previously, we were just standing on Matthews Hill, which is just going to be behind me. And now we are on Henry House Hill, or Henry Hill, because of the house standing directly behind me, the Henry House. So as the battle is going, the Union forces are beating Confederates back here. The Confederates will hold positions on the Henry Hill. Union artillery will also bring itself up towards the position in the vicinity of the Henry House and engage in an hour-long duel with Confederate batteries just behind me over here. Now standing behind me also is the Thomas Jonathan Jackson, or the Stonewall Jackson Monument. So my good friend Tim's going to tell you a little more in depth about this area as we stand here on Henry Hill. Tim?
Hey, good afternoon. And after being pushed back to Henry Hill, the Confederates will form behind an improvised 13-gun battery that you can see over in this direction here. And behind that, Stonewall Jackson, or the future Stonewall Jackson's infantry brigade, will form along this tree line, stretching over in this direction. In the meantime, the Union Army brings up 11 guns under Charles Griffin and James Ricketts. And their 11 rifled guns will form on this western edge of Henry Hill, Henry Hill or Henry House Hill. And they'll engage in an hour-long artillery duel, which, given that the range is only at about 350 yards, negates the accuracy, effectiveness of the rifled guns, and gives an advantage to the smoothbore guns of the Confederates. And this game will rage back and forth until the Union artillery commanders, Griffin and Ricketts, will beg for infantry support. And infantry will move up to either side of the artillery batteries. Eventually, Charles Griffin will move 2 of his guns, leaving the other 3 under the recent West Point graduate, Charles Hazlitt. And he will move 2 of his guns all the way around from the other side of Henry House, moving this to the other side of the visitor center to right over here, where he will then be supported by the 11th New York Fire Zouaves and the 1st Minnesota Volunteer Infantry, or 2 companies of 1st Minnesota Volunteer Infantry, with the remainder of the regiment sticking behind Griffin's guns, Ricketts' guns over here.
Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate that coverage there. So now that we have a little bit of an orientation to where we're at, the next view, or probably I'm just going to conclude the next video over at Griffin's guns here. Just wanted to give you guys a few more minutes to look at this position, as instrumental as it's going to be for the Confederates. We'll go ahead and finish up with what happens with Jackson's and these Confederates that are holding here, while all the Union troops are now amassing towards this position here, and that duel of artillery is taking place. So just one more time, I'm going to go ahead and pan it behind me just so you can get a little bit of view without me in it there. All right, we're going to go ahead and move to our last position, and see you guys in the next video.